We never expected this. 1 minute, Bryan is a cop, and the next minute he's being rushed off to hospital, and he's in ICU in Vietnam. And we don't have insurance. But I'm not making this video to scare you. I'm just making it so that you know what happens, and I'm going to walk you through everything that happens. And cost, surprisingly, is not...
Well, it would be a lot more than that. It's not even $1,000.
I mean, it's a thing, but there's a lot of other things you need to know if you're going to be in a hospital in Southeast Asia. For a bit of context, we've been together since 1992, like 33 years, and this is the first time we've ever been in a hospital.
We have actually been traveling full-time on a budget of $1,500 a month.
And we don't have medical insurance. We do have a $1,000 emergency fund. And we have another emergency fund that can fly us home, because at home we get free medical. So he has a fever overnight, and he wakes up in the morning, his eyes are a little bit puffy and a bit yellow. So I'm like, oh no, something is wrong, we need to go to the doctor. There's a hospital right near us, so off we go. Get there, no, it's closed for lunch, like all the doctors. Bryan's like, no, being Scottish, I'm fine, I'll just take some paracetamol. I'm like, no, we're going to the private hospital. We get to the private hospital. I pay them 300,000 dong. They take his temperature, 39.7. They give me my money back. Like, what's going on? Why are you giving me my money back? He has to go to the ER. They're doing ultrasounds and ECGs and all sorts of tests, like instantly. Everything is going on. The tests come back. No, his levels are really high and sorts of things. They need to keep him overnight. How much is this going to be? We stay in a 6-person ward. Is this much per night? Great. I leave some money with the nurses. Visiting hours are over. I go home. So just after midnight, I get a call. He's very, very sick, and we need to put him on serious medication. You need to come. I get there, he's like on oxygen, and he's got IVs. I'm like, what's going on, my precious? The doctor's what, something about medicine. I'm like, just whatever, fix him, make him better, please. So they offer me a crib next to his bed. And I look around the room, and like everyone else actually has family members. And it turns out in Vietnam and most of Southeast Asia, the family, you're supposed to be the primary caregiver. You're responsible for feeding the patient, cleaning the patient, changing their clothes, doing their laundry, all sorts of things. I had no idea. Be prepared. Anyway, throughout the night, they're giving you injections, they're changing IVs, they're doing all sorts of things. So I don't know what's going on, and the language barrier is real, you know. Then, like 5 o'clock in the morning in this ward, they open the windows. They turn off the air conditioning and they open the windows. And I was like, in a hospital? Okay. And everyone like starts exercising like it's a summer camp or something. Then they start bringing food. So these guys got like noodles and grilled meat and rice and like just your regular Vietnamese street food, I suppose. And they're feeding their loved ones this, and I'm like, I mean, surely you're supposed to... I could have brought like McDonald's or something. Is this what you do? Turns out, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. They're all looking at me like, why aren't you feeding your husband? You bad person. Anyway, while I'm debating all of this, the nurse comes along. They've done some more blood tests, and she's like, surgery. What? Surgery now suddenly? Panic mode again. Thankfully now our translator, Miss Lee, has woken up, so she sends me this message. Okay, fine. Cool, I can finally go get something to eat. There's a canteen on the 4th floor. Really cool canteen, but might have different hours. Gotta find out how to order. So I got back and he's gone. She says got a CT scan and I must wait here.
Just did my CT scan, waiting for the results. Fingers crossed.
Blood results come back. Inflammation is sky high. He's got sepsis. Okay, it's really bad. They have to take him to ICU. We're moving again. We're on our way to ICU. They need to ultrasound his heart, and we're like, heart? Why heart? And then the lady is like, heart function normal. By the time I'm there, they've put him inside ICU close the doors. I can't see him. I can't say, hi, I'm still here. And there's strict visiting hours now. So, but you still have to be at the hospital the rest of the time in case they need something from you. The ICU is open, it's completely big, and there's like about space for about 8 patients, but I think there's only like 3 other people there.
So I take my shirt off, and then they pulled my pants off. So I thought it was one of those movies, but anyway.
Oh, he likes to go to the toilet before they put the IV in. So she brings out this jerry can. So I do like charade thing and go, no, number 2. And then she comes back with like a camping chair with a hole in it. Okay, no, for the safety of the relationship, we're going to call this visit over. So now it's like 12 hours until the next visiting slot. I can't sleep, so I'm wandering around the hospital. Hospitals are actually really quite nice. It looks like Theme Hospital, if you ever played in one of those games. They've got the whole setup. Everything looks beautiful. What's kind of cool as well is in the family room, there's kind of a solidarity. Because they're there and they keep being like, come, you must eat, join us. Really, really, really sweet.
Hey everyone, feeling much, much better. Hopefully only a day left to go.
Don't have anything at the moment.
But anyway, thanks for the best wishes. Really feel them over here.
You think everything's going to be fine, and then something just comes and hits you, and you're not prepared for it. I'm gutted. Hope is like the most dangerous thing. I just break into tears, and it's like, I know I'm supposed to be strong, and you try, but sometimes it just gets too much. So he gets transferred back to internal medicine.
I really thought internal medicine was like a new ward I'd have to go to. So worried. Then Ricky said, oh no, we're going back. And I was like, oh yeah.
Back in the ward, and everything feels almost normal. Around the hospital, there's shops, there's a Winmart, like a little supermarket, there's cafes, there's street food, there's a lot of stuff going on, which is quite convenient. I come back from the shop, he's sitting on the edge of the bed, and he's like covered in hives. He didn't want to call anyone because then they would make him stay in hospital because it would be something serious. So we were sitting and we were chatting. Then suddenly Bryan looks at me, and he looks down at his arm and he goes, where did I get this? He's pointing at his IV line, and I'm like, he's joking, right? No. He honestly couldn't remember. It's because
I have no idea what's going on.
You have pneumonia.
I have pneumonia.
Yeah.
Like the proper stuff.
Yeah.
Not since I was little.
Yeah.
Was I in like a proper place?
Yeah, you're in the ICU.
I was actually in ICU. What happened?
You had a high fever and you ended up with pneumonia.
I actually got pneumonia.
Yeah.
Like when I was little.
Yeah. I recorded it eventually so I could show it back to him, and it's actually thankful that I recorded a lot of that stuff in the ICU and everything, because it really did actually help him. I'm letting you know this because if it happens to you, just know that it's normal. Now they've got him on heart meds, these really strong last resort antibiotics, and a bunch of other medications.
I've literally had so many drugs that could use my pee to cure the world. They piss on you. They raise your cured.
Because you have to keep positive. That's the way we are. You can choose to be happy or you can choose to be sad. So why would you choose to be sad? The food thing, right? He's been eating fruit, but I'm like, no, you have to eat something real.
Rice jelly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, it's thick, yeah.
And I've been giving him noodles and rice porridge because he needs to eat. And he's like, I'm not eating any more noodles and rice porridge. So it's like, I go to the canteen, but everything, a lot of the stuff there has got like, it's spicy and it's like fried pork belly with fat and stuff. And I'm sure this is not good for a hospital patient, but that's the only food that there is. So then I remember there's grab delivery, like your Ubers and stuff. They do food. And I'm like, well, let me get him like a nice little chicken wrap. This was a game changer. Just stop and think. Don't run around outside stressing yourself out. Just grab food deliveries. So anyway, after all of this, he's finally responding to the antibiotics, and the doctor says if his temperature stays normal for 2 days without any paracetamol, he can go home. Right. Challenge accepted. We've got this.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Think cold thoughts.
I'm so freezing. Times are cold. That doesn't come from Oliver Twist.
Next up, the whole cost breakdown for the 8 nights, including in the ER and 2 nights in the ICU. The blood tests, blood tests are expensive. The scans, the medications, everything came to 22 million Vietnamese dong. I'm going to put a whole breakdown over here. So through all of this, we've written all these things down, and we made so many notes, and we learned so many things. So we put it all in an ebook. If you're coming to Southeast Asia, it's highly recommended. You'll be able to navigate hospitals should you need them. It's in the link below. Get the ebook. So much pricing, recommended hospitals, insurance guides, everything you need to know. After 8 days, we went home in a grab taxi. So, and here Bryan just said, I'm exhausted, but I'm getting better, don't worry guys. And for 2 weeks he was getting better, he really was. He was walking around, he was eating nice healthy food, and he started coughing again. And a week later we were in the ICU, and his blood pressure was like 70 over 50. Hang in there.
I'm hanging, Rick, I'm hanging.
Then 3 days later he died. But I know that he loves his channel, and more than anything except me. And he brought so much joy to everybody.
That is the ultimate goal.
I know he'd want this to continue, and we have so much unreleased footage, so many videos that we've planned, and so as soon as I have enough strength, I'm going to edit them, I'm going to put them in. Please watch them, because this is his legacy. It's still important.
But it doesn't end here, it continues. Let's get to the next one.